The second topic is tunneling through intragroup transactions, evidence from Korean Chaebols. This study examines the interaction between the ownership and the intragroup transaction of Korean Chaebols to test the tunneling hypothesis using the data on intragroup transactions such as sales, purchases, receivables, and payables, and intragroup ownership between 1999 to 2013. We derived two findings. First, the intragroup transaction are firms with a large or a direct ownership by the controlling family members enhances the firm's performance significantly more than those firms with small or indirect ownership by the family. The second part is firm's performance improve more if the counterparties of the intragroup transactions are firms with smaller or indirect ownership by family and also with the counterparty firms that are central to the group. The results are consistent with the tunneling hypothesis and suggest that intragroup transactions are important means of tunneling activities by controlling families. The keywords have this: intragroup transaction and tunneling, family business group, ownership structure, and last one is controlling family. This paper contributes to the literature on family business groups in several ways. First, it provides direct evidence for the tunneling hypothesis by showing that firms closely related to the controlling family gain more through intragroup transactions than other group. The second, this paper examined counterparties' characteristic to determine if the recipients in intragroup transactions. The third, the hypotheses are tested using comprehensive data on ownership and intragroup transactions that are not generally available in most countries. Finally, additional tests are performed to support the arguments and detailed the clear explanation of the tunneling activities pursued by controlling families are provided. Here is the four hypotheses. The first one is companies with a large share of family ownership gain from intragroup transactions, whereas companies with a small or indirect family ownership lose from intragroup transactions. The second one is companies with direct family ownership gain from intragroup transactions, whereas companies with indirect family ownership lose from intragroup transactions. The third one is companies with a large or direct family ownership gain from their transactions with companies with small or indirect family ownership. The last is companies with a large or direct family ownership gain from their transactions with central companies. Here we got some conclusion. Is this paper investigates which affiliates the firms gain from intragroup transactions with. For this analysis, transaction counterparties are divided into two groups. The first one using these two groups using three variables. The first is ultimate ownership. The second is the position. The last is the centrality. We discover that the firms with large or direct family ownership benefit from intragroup transaction with firms in which controlling families have less ownership is transferred to firms in which the family has more. Further, the listed firms find that the family-owned list firms have a higher valuation when they have a transaction with the firms where controlling family have low cash flow rate. That's all about this topic. Thank you.